Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over exactly how I made $16,000 between the months of October and November. And the first thing you guys are going to see here is my P&L statement there, followed by an 88% win rate with the third candle rule I teach here on this channel. And you guys are going to see we took about 8 or 9 trades for the month of October, followed by 2 trades in November. And you guys might be wondering why the setups are scattered throughout the month. And that is the thing with the 3 candle rule, is that we only want to be showing up 5 to 10 minutes a day looking for our setups. And if there is no setup, we sit on our fucking hands. And if there is, we execute with utter confidence. And that is what you guys are going to see out this video, is going to be all the trades that I took in the last month or so. And I'll be breaking it down for you guys so you guys can have a deeper understanding of what goes through my head when I'm trading this 3 candle rule. Let's go into UJ and we'll recap the trades here first. So let's go ahead and understand the 3 candle model first. So obviously we're going to want to be looking for this swing pattern here, with this middle candle being the lowest out of the 3. And what's really going on here on the lower time frames is going to be that shift in structure, which is going to signify to us that the trend is getting ready to reverse. And once you pair this with structure, there's literally no stopping you with this strategy. It literally just gives you the perfect framework so you can simplify your trading. But the key idea here is that we're catching this third candle here, which is essentially just going to be catching the continuation of this structure that has already shifted. So we're having the perfect confirmation to allow us to stay on one time frame and just trade structure and supply and demand, which is why I love this strategy. So let's come up and let's review these trades now that we have an understanding of the 3 candle pattern. And let's go ahead and do some back testing just so you guys can have a clear understanding. So let's go ahead and get rid of these positions here and we'll start fresh. So obviously we have this first setup here. We always want to understand the range we're in. So we want to outline this low and this high. Also, if we zoom out, we see that we are pushing higher on the higher time frames, which gives us a perfect setup here to execute on. So let's go ahead and take a position here, understanding that there is a swing occurring, and that swing is going to be this pattern here, with this middle candle being the lowest, followed by the volume coming in here. And if we go on a lower time frame, you're going to see that shift occur with breaking structure here, and we just want to catch this continuation move here for price to go higher off this already given demand zone, also in the flow of structure. So we have all of our confluences there for an A+ setup, and we'll come back here. And for this trade, I had been targeting these highs here, and I always have my break evens up somewhere in these supplies here in case price comes up here and reverses completely. But ideally, I did want to see price run these highs, hence why I had my main take profit up there for a total of 2.5 R. But anyway, we'll play price and we can see that beautiful, beautiful delivery of structure, which took out this high instantly, which I love to see. So what we'll go ahead and do is we'll just go ahead and add a plus 2.5 RR. And we'll go ahead and leave that right there. Get rid of that. So we had a plus 2.5 R off this setup here, and we'll just keep playing price. Now I do want to note, I do have my supply levels marked out to the left here, which was mainly at these areas. So now I'm anticipating price to continue delivering this structure, come up into these areas, maybe catch a quick sell, but let's see how price delivers itself right here. So we tapped into the zone, and now we want to look for that clean swing. And let's see, yeah, as you can see, this candle took out this high, so now we want to wait for one more candle to form here and execute. Awesome, so we get that candle swing, which is perfect. Now we want to get our short position ready right here at this low, stop loss at the high. And for this position, I want to be targeting down right here, which is going to be the fill of this fair value gap, followed by a demand zone right here, which is going to be the perfect 1.5 R trade, and we'll let price play out there. So as we can see, we took out both the high and the low, which in this case, I would just leave the trade as is. We just have to come down to the lower time frame to make sure price took out the high before it took out the low. And as we can see here, we first took out the high and then we ran the low. So this position did not get stopped out, and we'll come back to the daily time frame and observe price. And I do want to make clear here, the thesis behind this trade here is that we're in this range, tapping into that supply up in here. So potentially price will come down lower, either to reverse completely or to come down here, fill these areas and continue higher. So in my opinion, there's a lot of confluence to this trade idea. And we smack take profit beautifully. So we'll go ahead and add a plus 1.5 RR. Put that right there and we'll delete that. All right, so we still want to be looking for buys if we get a swing pattern here to continue this direction higher. We have now mitigated this supply zone here, so we'll delete that and continue looking for setups. All right, so we get another beautiful swing there. take the position there, and we'll go ahead and go on the lower time frame just so you guys can see what's going on. So as you can see, we're getting that volume coming in, breaking structures, and all we're doing is taking advantage of this continuation here for price to go higher. So we're essentially setting ourselves up in the best confluences, already being in a bullish structure and just catching the continuations. So we're not really trying to snipe bottoms with this method. We're just catching the continuations with higher time frame confluences. And if we come back to the daily, we'll go ahead and let price play, but I was targeting these highs here for a beautiful 2R setup. We'll move this a bit out the way and we can play price here. Yeah, I don't think we hit the high quite yet. So what we want to do is just keep playing price and maybe find another swing. Okay, yeah, we just smacked TP there, which is beautiful. So this is going to be a plus 2R in the bank right there. And keep in mind, for every R that I'm risking, it's about $1,000, which is about 1% of my 100K personal accounts. So what we'll do now is just keep playing price, and let's see if there's any more setups that we traded. Okay, so right now we're in this little leg here. We could definitely look for some swings, but we're already kind of high up in the range, so we'll just let price play. And yeah, we do get the swing right here, but we're already high up in the range, so I just chose to stay out. And now we're in current time, and as we can see on UJ, we had a total of about 2.5, so that's 4.5 plus, that is about 6R on UJ right there, which is 6K just based on trading these patterns here. And of course, it's also key to understand I was trading with the trend. I wasn't trading through all this chop right here. I was simply waiting for price to reveal itself here and then just trading the momentum with the 3 candles as my reversal signal for price to continue higher, capturing a trade on that 3rd candle. So my camera just died, but as I was saying, we only traded on 1 time frame. And keep in mind, when I'm showing up to the trades, I'm showing up at the close of every daily candle and looking for the positions. So for example here, I showed up, there was no trade. I showed up here, there was no trade, and I simply just waited out till there is a trade. But every day I'm showing up, it's only for 5 minutes. If I see a setup, I'm executing here, I'm executing here, I'm executing here. You guys get the idea, and I'm staying out of all the mess. I'm simply just waiting like a hawk for my setups. And of course, we took trades on GJ, GU, and EU. But for the sake of today's video, we'll just end it at the UJ trades. So you guys now have a clear understanding. And all you have to do is apply the same concepts we did to this video. And of course, the 3 candle rule for your confirmation. And I guarantee you'll have much better results in your trading, and let alone the lifestyle that is attached to your trading, right? Because we're not sitting here, we're not scalping for 2 hours, 3 hours, trying to catch bottoms or anything like that. We're just showing up to the daily time frame close every day for 5 to 10 minutes, and we're trading profitably this way. That is why I do it. That is why you should do it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one.